Beautiful. All right, and they're all popping up real time on all of our devices here. As you can see, we are totally synced up with our iMessaging. Welcome, GoHighLevel agency owners. I'd like to introduce you to WhatSnap. WhatSnap is a plugin on GoHighLevel that allows you to instantly connect your iMessage, SMS, and WhatsApp directly to the power of GoHighLevel. I'd like to introduce you to the new infrastructure and power of connectivity. My name is Dinah Redhouse, and I'm the co-founder and CGO of WhatSnap, and I'm going to show you how you can start using this today to supercharge your agency and your end client's performance. So let me break down why we created WhatSnap. It's because we realized we had a cash issue. No, not cash in the bank, but an actual crack in the very foundation of our agency, which was stopping our whole business from thriving. And this was with an acronym that we call CASH. Let me break this down. C, the cost. The messaging fees from Twilio were driving through the roof, whether the messages were delivered, not delivered, sent, received. Either way, we were paying thousands of dollars each month just to send out messages. A, the approval. The approval process was taking anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks just to onboard new clients, and that's if we got an approval. Otherwise, we'd have to face rejections in industries that maybe couldn't even get an A2P approval. S, spam. No matter how warm our lead was, we still had to put that spammy messaging in the footer that said stop, opt out, or unsubscribe, which was killing our response rates. H, handoff. The ability for the end clients to actually receive the messaging on the appropriate platform was killing our response rates, meaning if they were an iPhone user, they were getting an SMS. If they were an SMS user but using WhatsApp, they weren't getting our messages. So the actual deliverability was completely failing. After dealing with this problem for months and listening to our fellow GoHighLevel agency owners, we finally decided, you know what? We are done. We're going to do something about this. And that's when we all created WhatSnap. So we stopped waiting around for Twilio approvals and these silly A2P regulations that prevent us from actually speaking to the leads that we just paid for. We decided to build something for our GoHighLevel community. And the whole idea was simple: to empower our GoHighLevel agency owners to create their own infrastructure and connectivity tool. Instead of sending your messages through Twilio's API and the silly nonsense with A2P, you connect your device, your iPhone, your SMS, and your WhatsApp directly plugged into GoHighLevel. Imagine all the possibilities: workflows, automations, AI, all at your fingertips. So now when your workflows trigger, they're not going through some third-party API that's blocking and filtering out your messages anymore. They're going through your devices, your numbers. 3 channels, 1 platform. Through our proprietary waterfall system, they will always receive a message. So if they're on iPhone, it'll automatically know and send them an iMessage, and then immediately in the back end default to SMS if on Android, and ultimately if they don't receive any of those 2, it'll go to WhatsApp, meaning someone will always receive a message no matter what platform they're using for messaging. And to your leads on the other end, it feels like they're talking to a real person. No more spammy automation or opt-out language at the end of the message that makes them think that you're just soliciting them. Just real connection to another human being. And the best part is the setup only takes 5 minutes. You simply scan a code to your phone and instantly your devices are connected to GoHighLevel. No A2P regulations, no more waiting weeks for your approval, and certainly no more Twilio messaging fees. And for those risky industries, say goodbye to your rejections. Now you can instantly utilize the power of WhatSnap. You're not just picking one channel and flying blind, hoping that your lead will receive the message. Now you know that everyone will actually receive your message and it will be delivered. iPhone users get an iMessage, Androids get SMS, and if they're not on either of the 2, it'll always send on WhatsApp. And guys, this isn't just hypothetical. We used it for ourselves and saw the dramatic changes happen almost overnight. We went from a 15% response rate to almost a 75% response rate on average, and instantly received feedback from the GoHighLevel community asking how we were able to get such amazing results. And we were not afraid to share the excitement of what we found, which is why we decided to bring WhatSnap to the entire GoHighLevel agency community. Now we're proud to say that hundreds of GoHighLevel agency owners are now using the power of WhatSnap. So if you're dealing with the same headaches that we encountered, trying to get response rates, dealing with the messy operations of A2P approvals and Twilio, and you're tired of being in the game and you want to opt out yourself, it's time for a new messaging platform. So your agency can be empowered through the tools of connectivity. We're agency owners helping other agency owners. So now let's get into the demo and show you how it all works. All right, great guys. So let's dive right into WhatSnap. All right. And so now we're here on the website. As you can see, we have a lot of our client testimonials, lots of happy clients here to see. So take your time looking through this. But let's dive right into the actual free trial and onboarding process, which we can do in as little as 5 minutes. So first I'm going to start off here with down at the bottom in our pricing section where you can go ahead and click on start for free. All right, now we're going to go ahead and install the plugin here. Click next and select the sub account that you want to actually join, install it to. Click both boxes and hit proceed. So now we have the plugin installed officially on your sub accounts or sub account that you selected. And real quick, we want to go ahead and change the phone number gateway in your GoHighLevel account so we can ensure that we use WhatSnap as the default. So we're going to go to settings, the phone numbers. We're going to go ahead and go to the telephone provider. And here is where we can select WhatSnap as the new default system. So as you can see, we already have it selected. And after you hit save, you can go right back into WhatSnap's dashboard. Now it's time for the fun part. We're going to actually show you how you can connect your devices. So if you click on accounts, add your first account, you're going to see 3 options. Here you're going to see the ability to connect your WhatsApp, your SMS and iMessage, or your Twilio SMS in case you still want to utilize your built-in infrastructure and you're already using Twilio and you might want to not feel constrained. You can still have this option here. So I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like when you connect your WhatsApp device. Unlike traditional API restrictions and having to go through these complicated registration processes, you simply hit the scan button and you're instantly connected. Great, so let's show you how to connect your SMS and iMessage next. And this is just as fast. So all you're going to do is connect your device here and scroll to the bottom. It'll walk you through the 5 steps to get started. So number 1, we're going to download the appropriate app. So whether you're using Android or Mac OS, it'll allow you to give both options. So what we're going to do today in the demo is download for Mac OS and show you exactly how to do that. So step 1, we're going to hit the download button here and begin the install process. Perfect. So now we're just going to go ahead and drag it over to your applications folder to install. Open your applications and there's our shiny new app, Message Sync app, waiting for us to install. Now we're not quite on the App Store yet, so you're going to get this pop-up happen that won't allow you to download it until you make a necessary update to your settings tab. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You just go to settings. You're going to open up privacy and security option here. Scroll all the way to the bottom where you see the option to allow applications from App Store and known developers. Now it's going to default to App Store here, so just make sure it's set to App Store and known developers. And then obviously once we go down, we're going to see the option to go ahead and open anyway. Now when we select this option, we're going to see the option again to open anyway. And then boom, we're going to just put our password in here. And now we're going to see our new app asking to grant access to our system. We're going to open the system settings to make one more toggle here to sync up our messaging. We're going to quit and reopen one last time. And now as you can see, we have it reload. And we're going to open the system settings one last time here. We're going to see it obviously now able to get the messaging. We're just going to toggle this over as well. Use my password here. And then I'm going to quit and reopen one last time. And then we are officially online, guys. Congratulations. We are now connected. You can see the information here on sent and received messages. You see your number here, and you'll also see it now connected on WhatSnap. Now, keep in mind, guys, there's one last step that needs to be done, but because I've already done this several times, the code is missing. So all you'll need to do is literally copy this code, put it directly into that app here. And once you actually paste it, you'll see exactly what I'm seeing right now, which is being online. All right, guys, now keep in mind, this demo is obviously made for you to test it out, give it a test drive, see how it works for you. But of course, when you're in production, you might decide to do it on a Mac Mini, which gives you unlimited power to connect as many accounts as you want, in which case you'll just do these steps on the same exact process, but just on the Mac Mini. Now, a lot of our agencies owners love this because they can pretty much do unlimited messages and connect all the accounts that they want. So just keeping in mind that the actual system may vary depending on how you want to connect and how many systems and phone numbers you actually want to connect into production. You can find more information, good practices, questions to any FAQs in our documentation of our website or also on our Facebook community group. Great, guys. So now we're officially connected and ready to start sending our first official iMessage. Let's get started. let's go to conversations and begin our first actual conversation here. So we're going to go ahead and message contacts, and I'm going to go with Eddie, our amazing CEO here. Select him here, and we're going to obviously select SMS. Create conversation. And here, obviously, like we mentioned before, if he has an iPhone, it will default to iPhone. If not, it'll waterfall down. So here, we'll start with hello. And let's see if it actually comes up in our tab here. All right. As you can see, that beautiful blue bubble just popped up as a conversation from us. And we should see a message writing back to us immediately from the other side. All right. And he read our message. So as you can see, we're getting all the native features of being on iMessage, such as read receipts, the blue bubble, typing simulation, etc. And now I can see that it's synced to GoHighLevel, and it's also directly synced to my phone. Well, let's see. I'm actually doing great. Live on a demo right now. Great. And he instantly read that one, so I'm sure he's happy to see that we're doing a live demo right now as well. And we see everything perfectly in sync in tandem with GoHighLevel. So as you can imagine, having your iPhone gain superpowers through the infrastructure of GoHighLevel is literally every GoHighLeveler's dream come true. So now you can harness the power of workflows, automations, and not to mention the AI tools built natively within GoHighLevel. So now let me show you how an AI agent can be utilized using our software. Let's begin with our AI agent. Hello, Eddie, AI. How are you? Now we just connected our AI agent to this software. So now we're actually going to be having a conversation, not with Eddie, but Eddie's AI agent and my own. All right. And you're going to see the AI agent pop up here on the other side. And now you're going to see our AI agents having some fun together. So now my AI will respond instantly. We have the settings updated for real-time purposes for the demo so that you can kind of see how quick these conversations will be happening. Wow, wonderful. Hey there. Awesome to hear you're interested. So what's got you curious about WhatSnap? All right. And you can see the AI agent is obviously having a conversation and responding back and forth to each other. Directly on iMessage, as you can see. Beautiful. AI is responding, and my AI agent is going to immediately respond back. Let's see what she says. I'm kind of curious myself. So as you can see, guys, the possibilities are quite limitless when you are able to plug your devices in by WhatSnap. Obviously, same thing applies for SMS on Android and WhatsApp. You have the same superpower to deploy your AI agents, automation, and workflows through the power of WhatSnap. So as you guys can see, this has been a game changer for us to connect our iMessaging, our phones, all of the Teams phones directly into the power of our AI agents to go high-level workflows and automations, and basically give our whole team superpowers. And obviously, it goes without saying that this is transformational when it comes to response rates, revenue, bookings, confirmations, responding to our ads when they come in, not having our spammy A2P languaging anymore. It's a complete game changer. So I'm excited for you guys to give this a try, sign up for our free trial, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers, guys.